Hello and welcome back to the planet where I am God, Baron Tormunda, the deity. Yes, it's Universim Part 2. Okay, I last left you, it is just going into winter and we built a farm. I've left it pass through winter, as you can see. It's now spring and everybody's running around doing their thing. So let's look at this farm. In winter, I started building a second farm, but we have one farm here, and it's waiting for me to pick a crop. Now, in here you have a list of crops that you can grow. There's one available, so let's just get them started off on making a crop. So, the fun things about farms. And as I said, I'll skip through this video quite a lot, I think, on the second episode to try and show you new things. But if this gameplay that I can show you that helps explain how some things work in Universim, then I'll do that, and farms are one of them. So, there's a crop I can grow in this farm, but it's not the only crop. What I can do is I can go around, not sure about that one. Oh, yeah, I don't think I've got that one. And I can use my telekinesis to grab what I think are new fruits. That watchtower is not because I picked that up. What I think are new things I don't know how to grow. I can bring them across to my farm and I can drop them on my farm. And now when I click on what I can grow, I can see there's more than one. So this is what I'm currently growing. This first number here is the speed. The lower the number, the better. A 2 is a 10-minute growth cycle. What I'm currently growing is going to give me 8 lots of food, 2 lots of water. The one I just went and found, that's terrible. I really don't want to be growing that one. So let's go and find some others. Now, I think they're random every game. Or maybe even random the first time you pick them up. So, I mean, if that's the case, you could just keep reloading a save and pick them up. But yeah, I think they're random every game. And sometimes you can get absolutely fantastic ones. And other times they're not so good. There are different ones based on whether or not you grow them in forests or, deserts or grassland. These are grassland farms I've got going here. Let's have a look at that next one I just dropped. Oh, that's better. It's going to take me the same amount of time and give me the same amount of water, but there's 4 more food. So if I click on that one now, what will happen is it will queue it. It'll carry on growing this one because he started. But then when he's harvested that one, he'll move on to this new one. I have a new farm, so on this new farm, let's start off straight away with this new type, and I need to stick some nugget in there. Weak. Whatever. In you go. So, I have 2 farms on the go now. I can go out and hunt for more plants, but this is a game tip for you guys. I do know in this game that there's a mission whereby it wants you to go and find new plants. And I don't know what would happen if I went off and found all of the plants in the game now, and then that mission come up. I mean, does it just say, yes, you've won the mission? Or does it just get bugged, waiting for me to find a new plant when there aren't any plants? So I always wait to go on my massive plant hunting spree for that mission to pop up first. So that's what I'm going to do this time. Now, during the winter, one of the things that happened is what little wells I had out there just didn't have enough water. And they came to the lake here and started drinking from the lake and started getting ill. And then I had to go around and heal them all myself. Now, this is one of those game decisions you have to make is, do I heal lots of people myself and use my powers? Which makes them go, oh, there's a god. Hey, he loves me, he's healed me. And you actually kind of increase followers. Or do I just build a hospital that does it for me? But then they go, oh, well, I don't need a god, we can heal ourselves. Now, as the game gets more and this world turns more into a massive city, you're going to have to build hospitals. There's no way that you can spend all of your time just flying around healing people. That would be crazy. But I think in the beginning of the game, sometimes it's a good idea to heal them yourselves, just to make them go, oh, wow, there's a god, he healed me. So, anyway, let's see what we've got I can build. I haven't looked that much. through the winter. We've got that one engineers up. I'm always a bit dubious about how many engineers I got. It's a lot of work, but I mean, this is the green circle of the engineers' area of influence. Not really on that, but he's already got an awful lot of things to go out and repair. So I think, I mean, you know, I've got these two, but as soon as we start expanding, more engineers is always a good call. A town hall, I could put a town hall down. A town hall will manage some of these things for me, but as you can see, it actually increases. As you see, it's like here it says crime and happiness. It actually increases crime. It makes people unhappy. So I'm not too sure I need to be doing that right away. Let's see what else we've got here. Water, we're fine for now. Got fishing, I've got farms, got an eatery. I've got a second warehouse up. They're going to fill up pretty quick. Okay, my stone and wood refineries are available. These are must-haves. Now I've got some bricks. Let's get the wood down first. Our warehouse here, so let's start off straight away. Get that guy down. And we do need them both. I'll stick the one on priority. Now what these are going to do is they're going to unlock the next level of resources that you need to upgrade your little caveman houses. So bricks and lumber are going to be like the next sequence of events. I don't think you get much in the way of artwork change at that level. It's not until you get to medieval, I think they suddenly start changing the artworks, but that's fine. I've got 2 pumps. Oh, he's waiting to upgrade. Let's upgrade these guys. Set them on the go. 2 pumps is not enough. 2 pumps is not enough. Get a 3rd pump in. Come on, I've got to be able to plug you somewhere. Oh yeah, you can fit in it. Oh, there you go. Oh, my little box. I do love these boxes. They're just such. So first of all, you might be asking, why am I opening these boxes all the time? Surely they're risk killing every. Oh, hang on, I've got a mission. So these houses on fire. Yeah, okay. Oh, it's that one. I need rain. There we go, and there you go. Hey, what did that give me? Another believer. And the fire creator power. I can now make fire. That's not necessarily a good thing. Ooh, 4 more people just believed in me. Good. Good. So you should. Come on, priests. Get that to work. How many priests have I got set up here? 2. Let's get some more. More priests. Stick people in the grinder. Okay. So, I was going to say, why am I opening these chests? Well, yes, there's some rewards in them that are nice, but the ones you want is these legendary buildings. Now, if you move your mouse over them, you can see it's like a little jigsaw puzzle that turns up, and on the pyramids, you can see I have one little piece of jigsaw. And yes, you want to unlock them all to get your wondrous buildings, and they can only be found inside these little boxes. But as I said, they're a risky thing to play about with. Let's have a quick look and see what they have to say on this one. It smells. An acrid fume fills the air, and your nuggets smell an odd odor coming from the box. Okay. Yeah. Now, as you can see, I've made sure that I've tried to place these boxes as far away as I can from important things like my water storage. But you're never going to be able to place them away from houses. You've got a certain distance you can place them away from your capital little building there, and that's your lot. So even if you stuck them in somewhere where there was nobody, well, they would build houses there. If there's a bit of empty space, they're going to put a house in there. So you can never really be that safe. But what I can do is I can wait for this little man to walk out the way. Come on, run. And see what's in the box. Oh, okay, lots of good stuff. I got a piece of Notre Dame. Yeah, I'm a long way from building that. And what else did I get? Gas. Okay, well that clearly is what smelt. is gas. It's not saying it's gas, but I think it's because things are in the way. No, but that is gas. Fantastic. Okay. I can't use gas at the moment. Oh, hang on, what's this? Oh, people want to trade with me. Somewhere else. They want my wood, and they want to give me planks. That to me sounds like a very good deal. Saves me converting them. You can have some wood for your planks. I'm quite happy with that. So let's give you, what's the exchange rate you're going to offer me? Okay. 3 to 1. I'll offer you 12 of my planks. 4. I'm going to get a bit more. I don't want to give too many of my planks away. And I'm creating my own, wood, so I mean. I'll do. Keeps them happy. I've given some stuff they wanted. Okay, so I can start upgrading my wells. That's a very good idea. They don't really have a lot of water in them at the moment. So let's get these wells improved. Okay. How's this building coming along? Nearly there, folks. Back any moment now. Fantastic. Just wait for these to build, and then I'll just show you these new buildings. And then we'll probably skip ahead slightly. It's not... I mean, I'll build a hunter's hut soon and send some hunters off to gather and kill some animals. That can be fun to watch. Little people running around with spears. But yeah, here we go. Even though I set this one as priority, they build them both at the same time. Good on you guys. I need to find some people that are free. So yes, you can go in there. I'm going to stick 2 in each. One, another one. There you go. Fantastic. Okay. So, what do we have here? Just me show my missions. So yeah, so this one's going to produce me my planks, and this one is going to produce me my bricks. That's going to allow all this stuff to upgrade. So as I said, I will fast forward slightly and show you something else a bit later. Hello again, folks. So I've come back and shown you this next piece because, yep, they want me to go and find some special food. So here we are. Farmers are asking for that food quest that I mentioned before. So let's see if this is what they want. Nope. So let's go find a different one. I mean, I can go and pick on some like a desert one. I haven't picked up any desert food yet, so let's see what we can find. Here we go. So I think that it looks like food, but it might actually class as wood. I'm not quite sure. Some of them do. No, that definitely looks like food. Let's take this one back. Hopefully this is one that they want. And let's drop this on here. Yay! There you go. So now that that quest is out of the way, give me a pack, which is great. Now the quest is out of the way, I can now go off and just try and find every food in the game and put them on my farms, which is fantastic. So, what options have we got now? See, there's a desert one. I can't really grow it here. I need to put in a different biome. But there's still plenty of foods out there to go and discover. People are passing away from old age. That's one of the things I was going to mention actually about Universim. Now, in a lot of games like this, it's fun to really get to know your little toons, your little sims, and I don't know, give them names and just like follow their life and get a bit personally attached to some of your little guys. But in Universim, that's not really something you can do. Really, because they just don't live long enough. Their lifespans are quite short, which is a pity. It is nice to get attached to your little guys and follow them, and then it makes it more, of a thing when they die. Get killed by an animal or something. It's like, no, no, he's gone and died. But yeah, their lifespans are quite short. So although they allow you to give them names, it's something that's not really that great in Universim. I do like getting involved with my little people, but yeah, it's I'm gonna need another area that I can be bringing water in from, and I've stuck an engineer down there as well, because the moment I build structures somewhere new, they're going to need to be looked after. What else have I've done? Oh, hang on, somebody's injured. Let's heal him. Oh, I missed you. Hey. And that ping was not because I healed him. It's just coincidence again. There's an election. What's this election about? What are you after? So, a decreased medicine preparation time. Yeah, okay, good. Food for everybody. People are happy, but they eat lots. And yet again, everybody finishes school early but injures themselves more. Well, I don't even have schools, so that's pretty pointless. I don't have a hospital yet. Let's do that. Let's say, okay, with our faster medication. But because I don't want to be running around healing everybody all the time anymore, I mean, it's fun if I catch some people. But let's get the game to do a bit of healing. And then if I manage to spot some people and heal them, so that they go, oh, it's a god, then that's cool. Yeah, the question is, where can I fit this in? I don't want it to be down by the shore. It's going to have to be up here somewhere. But I'm already... Okay, that's definitely very red on the screen. Either it's autumn or the world's about to explode. Can't even tell now because of the redness in the screen whether or not this is saying yes or no. I think it's okay. Yeah, so let's plonk it there. Yeah, it's pretty red right now, folks. No, there doesn't seem to be any major disaster coming. I think it's just the time of the year. So we have upgraded our eatery, I do believe. No, it's upgrading. Okay, well that's all on the go. Oh, some of these wells have now been upgraded, so they got like a little canopy above them to keep people out of the snow when they're getting their water, which is nice. Stop things falling in the water, I suppose. Oh, see now. Here we go. My engineers. Oh, okay. You're okay for now, folks. But yeah, people start building houses just wherever they want, and they're not going to get repaired. Your engineers are not going to be able to repair them. So it's a case of more and more engineers. So here's winter time again. So I was going to talk about my hunters, wasn't I? So hunters. Got the hunter thing. I've got 3 hunters, and they're out hunting animals that they're capable of hunting. I need 6, I believe, for when the big choices. I mean, I can build traps. I don't actually think it's necessary. I've never really... I mean, I've tried it in the past, and it's never been a big thing. I mean, descending at the hunters are fine. I mean, it's difficult to find out where they are sometimes, but they're usually off running around as little groups and just attacking. Oh, is that them? No, that's people crabbing stone. But yeah, no, it could have been them. They could have killed that. But yeah, they run off in a little pack and just jump on people and beat them up, which is quite cool. Nuggets infected due to bad water again. Okay. So some of these there he is. Some of these wells are clearly not getting enough water at the moment. And oh, I missed you. Oh, you did the whole medical aid thing. Yeah, go on, we'll celebrate that. Somebody's doing a protective dome. That's what this is all about. Let's heal people. Thank you very much. I had the wrong power on. My fault. As a deity, I am not infallible. No matter what all other deities say to you. I think they said 2. 2 of these guys are not very well. I can't see them. I built little guard huts. Oh. There's another one of my snow turtles. Let's pick up this wolf and just rob him. I don't like having wolves close to town. And we'll drop him somewhere where I'm not going to kill somebody. But there you go. You've got some food. Some more people dying of old age. I've managed to grab 2 more little boxes, as you can see. Amazing. Oh, I didn't drop that one close enough. Oh, wolf attack. Here we go. It's that time again, folks. I got my telekinesis on. So I've built some guard towers. I've got 3, I think. 2 or 3. But even if the wolves run through their zone of protection, they're not the best at protecting. One little guy in a hut with a spear against a pack of wolves. The time he throws it, they pass him and they're eating people. So, oh, there's an injured person in here. Let's heal this guy first. I mean, if the wolves get him, he's not going to live long anyway. The wolves make very short work of your people. But, give him a chance, huh? So, it's always best when you get a wolf attack to try and see them before they get to town. Before they come and hit you. You know, slow the rate down slightly so I get a chance of spotting them. And they can come from quite a long way off. Oh, it says nuggets have died, but I don't think that's due to the wolf attack. Unless it keeps going up and lots of that dying, in which case it might be due to the wolf attack. Oh, I think the wolves are here. Okay, let's just pause. I do believe the wolves, because I hear, is that the wolf? Yes. So here are the wolves. I think so, because they've got a dead person here, a couple of dead people. But there's also some dead wolves. So let's start, and if this is the wolf, it'll be running around quite quick. So let's put the speed back on. Yeah, that's definitely the wolf that's killing people. Let's pick him up and just drop him from a height. There you go. Now that could be all of the wolves. It looks like there was, yeah, they did some damage over here by the looks of it. I mean, the dead wolf there, there's a dead person there. Oh yeah, so it looks like there was 4 wolves over here, and they mashed in a few of these little nuggets. My people, my people. But later on, you can get a lot of wolves for nothing. There can be a whole bunch of them. So yeah, oh, there's the. Alright, I've also built a pack. It's just operational apparently. Here it is. Now, what you get at the top of the screen here is a happiness and crime rating, and my happiness sadly is medium, and you can see there what does things. So my god actions are giving me bonuses, but the refineries and the cemeteries and things are dragging people down, so I need to build more things that are going to make people happy. My crime though is very low. That's fantastic, but I need to try and find some things that will get people happy. Is that a ghost? It's a ghost. Now, I've never seen a ghost before in the game. And they're freaked out by a ghost. Amazing. Well, there you go. That's the first time I've seen a ghost before. And that's freaking people out. Must be because those dead bodies are not yet entombed in the cemetery, which is here. I've only got 1 person working in there, and then they're probably doing as quick as they can. But yeah, I need to improve that cemetery if I can. I don't want ghosts wandering around the town, really freaking everybody out. So, what have I got that can make people happy? Got more of these packs. That one there gives 2 happiness. Oh yeah, but I'm draining loads of water doing these. Yeah, 2 happinesses from these. What are we doing for water? Oh, I'm going to be out of water in 5 minutes. I know it's winter, but that's not a good thing. I'm going to see if I can assist, and I'm going to make it rain on top of these. It doesn't have a great effect anymore, not like it used to, but every bit will help right now. If they're running out of water, let's get more water in the reservoirs. It's back trying to find what's going to make people happy. That doesn't make people happy. No. No, no, no. Very minor. They're like 1 points for those. No, that'll make people sad. No, well, hunting's 1 point. Hospital, well, we've got one being built. That's a point. So yeah, I haven't got a lot of options for making people happy, except to build more of these little parks. But they drain a massive amount of water, and I'm not in a position yet whereby I've got that much water hanging around, so I can just build parks all over. So that's something that we can do. We can make more water, folks, and even though it's winter, why not? Let's go over here and have a look. My building work. Okay, there is one ready there. We can get a second one on the go. Now, obviously, technology is going to be our friend here, making these more efficient. And I have been researching technologies that are going to improve this, and I think that's the last of them that I can do for now. Oh, that one will help. I think I've got all these researched. Everything is researched. Better burial. I did say I needed to upgrade that. Let's do that. Get the better burial on the go, so I don't have quite so many ghosts floating around. Okay, so this is the big question, folks. Do I open this next box? Now, this one needs to be moved closer, as it says. It's not quite close enough, but this one, they haven't quite finished it. So let's go ahead and move this one. Ah, they're freaking out because I'm lifting stuff. Let's put this so it's not too close to town. There you go. It's my usual spot. And they've built a Christmas tree. Hey! Oh, see, there's somebody over there injured. Yet again, I could wait for them to go to the hospital, but there's a chance for me to get people to go, oh, there's a god! I can try and target him inside this house. Not always the easiest thing to do. And no, I've missed him. Sadly, mate, I'm going to have to wait for you to get out. Oh no, I think I can target him there. Yes, I got him. Okay, he didn't straight away go, oh, this god, maybe he already believed in me. And I just answered his prayers. Maybe he was sat there going, I'm injured, please heal me. And I did, because that's the kind of benevolent god I am. Oh, I always try and leave my god powers on telekinesis as my default, so that when I go to do something, I'm not accidentally casting the wrong spell. And wasting power casting, I don't know. Make everybody happy on one of the snow turtles. That would not be good. Okay. Let's see, they're building things miles away. I knew they would. And there's only one thing I can do about this. There's no point telling them not to. It's the inevitability of the game. Everybody's going to be expanding all over the place. The only thing I can really do about it is support them. And there's 2 buildings I'll need to put down to do that. 1 is an engineer's. And 2 is going to be a well. Trying to find a spot. No, they've got to put their housing exactly the amount of space that they need to do to stop me putting a well down. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate that. Your deity is most impressed with your planning. And there you go. You have a well. Now, in my town centre, which I've built, let's assign a job to the Minister of Food. Now, what these ministers do is they take care of some of this stuff for you. They will go off and make sure that there's farmers in the field. If somebody dies, they'll make sure there's a replacement. They'll sort out the crops. I mean, ministers of waters will start putting down wells where they're needed. I mean, they do take some of the micromanagement duties off of you. allowing you to focus on other things. Which, on a settlement the size I've got at the moment, which, okay, that's getting quite large. When you think this could cover the whole planet, yeah, you don't want to be micromanaging where every well is when these guys are building houses literally all over the place. You've got other things to worry about then, like there's no oxygen left because they knocked down all the trees and everybody's suffocating. So yeah, there's things to be focusing on beyond micromanagement later on. But it's nice always to have good micromanagement to start with, just to get your guys off the ground. These hunters, these guys going off hunting, or no, I'm not quite sure what these guys are going off hunting for, but looking. What are you doing, you strange people? Where are you going? They're not strange. They're building my nether water. I was wondering where they were going. I forgot just how far away that is. Yeah. But that's fine. We need this water. What's our current water position? Yeah, that's not good. It's spring and we will run out of water. This needs some drastic action. First of all, I'm going to rain on that one. Secondly, I'm going to rain over here. Alright, that will help. But these pumps need to be far more efficient. They're not good enough. Let me bolt of joy my people as well, just to make them work slightly faster and things. It just whacks the old happiness rating up. You know, very high. There you go. Just makes them do everything a bit quicker. Research quicker, do things quicker. And make me focus on my reservoirs. I mean, I wanted more, so I can put down more parkland. However, at the moment, I'm not even getting enough to keep these guys happy during the spring. Okay, there's the second one on the go. So where are we at now? We're producing 100 and they're using 83. It's not great. It's a start. I really am going to put down another pump. There's going to be wall-to-wall pumps over here, folks. More reservoirs is not my issue right now. I can't actually fill up the reservoirs that I have. Putting more of them is not really going to help me. I need to get these reservoirs in a position whereby they're just maxing out all the time so I can build more. So pump, people. What have we got going on over here? These are my hospital. Okay. So nobody's doing anything. Nobody's injured. Nobody for me to sneak in and heal and go on, sneak out of hospital. You're well. Just don't tell the doctor. You're fine. Run. Oh, this person's just desperate for water. Water does seem to be my big bugbear right now. Although they're popping into the eatery. They don't really have much drinks. In fact, they have 0. It says 1. Then it says 0. Not quite sure what that bar is. Maybe it's the process towards making the next drink. Whatever it is, they don't have any drinks. We are empty of drinks, folks. It's not good. I mean, there's a well nearby. Water. I mean, there's 2 wells nearby, but clearly these guys are just... I don't know if it's a new thing about this current update. They do seem to be drinking an awful lot of water. Now I can see where the water spread is by placing a new one down. Yeah, most of these houses are covered. Here's covered. I mean, they've got a lot of water. I am going to put another one down over here. That's going to overlap these. Just to maximize the amount of wells we've got to do. Now, I did see we just gained an upgrade, which means that our wells probably operate slightly better. But water seems to be the new early game focus. It was not quite that bad before, but that's fine. I mean, it's good to have issues early on that need to be addressed, and if it means that water is the starting issue that needs to be addressed, then great. I can just find ways to plant more wells down and things. So let's go back to my my secret little pleasures, opening boxes that kill everybody. Yeah, it's got something smelling it. That doesn't mean that much. And there's something else he's trying to work out. And this box. There's a little bit of discovery on it. So I got 3 common items in that one and 2 common and a rare in that one. I don't really care about the general bits and pieces. Those little blueprints would be cool. Chance to build a super wonder would be amazing. I've not managed one of them before, actually, in any of my little playthroughs. So I'm determined that this time we will have a nice wonder on our planet. Okay, how are they doing over here? Dead person? Oh, no, that's a fox. Thought that was a dead guy then, so I thought let's pick them up and drop them in the graveyard myself. Reduce the amount of ghosts, but no, it's a dead fox. That's fine. There are no fox ghosts. Well, I don't know. I didn't know there were human ghosts before, but clearly there are. I'm gonna heal this guy, even though he's in hospital. Did I miss him? There you go. And he now believes in me. See? That's some of the fun things that you can do. Although you have a hospital, just heal them yourselves when you get a chance, because they go, oh, there's a god. Because at the moment there's 65 people and 4 children. Or 65 adults, 4 children, for 69 total. And yeah, only 37 of them believe in me. That's not great, folks. Doesn't give me lots of power. Or at least my power doesn't recover very quickly. And sometimes you need lots of power. So maybe I need to start doing a few more miracles and impressing people. I'm going to do a few more of these bolts of joy. I could blow things up and do things that make people go, our God is horrible, but we believe in him. Which is completely possible. But let's not do that. So let's put some... Oh, run out of trees. You think, okay, I'm gonna run out of trees here. But no, you can do something about potentially running out of trees, and that is I can just make trees. Bonk, 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 bonk. There you go. Lots of trees. Trees. I mean, that is a lot of power just to grow some trees. But yeah, I mean, you actually will run out of oxygen on the planet if there's not enough trees. Oh, somebody is trying to reduce my faith. I think that's this guy. I'm pretty sure this is not one of mine. It is. I am getting attacked by somebody from another town. I'm gonna pick him up. Faith! I'll show you, Faith. Oh, he's still alive. He survived that fall. Don't survive the next time. You are trying to say that I am not existing? I'll teach you who's existing. There you go. So, priests in your town trying to decrease your faith, huh? What do you say about that then, huh? Yeah, believing me now. Okay, I can upgrade some of these reservoirs. Now, I'm not quite sure what happens to the water that's in a reservoir when I upgrade it, so I'm not going to do them all at once. That could be foolish. So, I'm going to do a couple. Still got this little red dot saying that people are trying to turn people away from their gods. So there must be another priest somewhere saying bad stuff about me, saying your deity is a bad deity. Is this guy? Is this guy doing something? No, that's one of ours. That's fine. There's some guy going around here telling people not to worship me anymore because I am mean. I am evil. I pick them up and drop them from the sky, and it's like that. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's what I do. This is whole Wrath of God kind of world. Old Testament stuff. You upset me, and I'm going to come down on you like what you wouldn't believe. Yeah. Maybe I can't like do a whole Noah and let you guys out, but hey, I can pick you up and drop you from the sky. That's pretty cool. Well, there's an injured guy. Well, if ever you want to believe you got a deity, boom, there you go. Okay, it's still got that little red warning saying that they're priests trying to convert people against me, but I can't actually see any. Oh, is that a priest there? No, he's healing somebody. Yeah, I can't see anybody actively standing there doing the whole waving the arms thing like that last guy did, saying your deity is a bad one. So I'll kind of ignore it for now, but if I see one, I am going to click on one, and I don't know if the answer is to pick them up and drop them from the sky, because that red dot is still there, if it was the answer, and he's dead. But it's my answer. That's what I'm going to say. My way of dealing with... Oh, that red dot's gone now. My way of dealing with these people that say I don't exist? Yeah, hash. I like it. Right, okay, so I've meandered off the question a bit. Let's have a quick look and see. Answer some questions here. So, when I'm upgrading this, does this still keep its water? Doesn't look like it, folks, does it? There was 30% in it before it started. And it's just a build meter right now. And I've got a funny feeling that when this build meter finishes, which we could fast forward, that it's not going to say there's 30% there. I think we're going to go back to 0. Oh, this is saying there, so the priests are back. Priests are back in town. Oh, that's the boys, isn't it? Okay, well, let's answer one thing first. Does this bring me my water back? I need to know that first, and then we'll go priest hunting. Okay. And the answer is, see, now that's a difficult one. It was 30 when it started. It's 20 now. But it should have been gaining. So I can't actually answer that question. I was expecting that to have to be 0 or 30 something. And because it's 20, maybe it just loses some water. I'm not really sure how to answer that. So I am going to upgrade another one. And that's full. Oh, God, I'm risking it. I'm upgrading a full one. And then I'm going to go priest hunting. So put me back on telekinesis, please. And then, oh, I've got a quest. A dead nugget. Use telekinesis to retrieve the corpse and bring it back to the cemetery. That's fine. Where is this dead nugget? Here we go. Nice that they get these big like icons as such to show you where these events are. Because in the past you just had to try and find them without these big help tips, and that could just be a real nightmare, especially in a large city. I mean, that would just be ridiculous. So, there's a priest here somewhere, is there? There's a priest. Oh, look, he's putting down stone. Awesome. There's a priest. You look like you're doing something strange. Who are you? No, you're just doing something strange. It's what you do. It all says there's priests in town now. Oh, I've got another mission here. There's an infection. Infected area. Okay, well that's new. Is that somewhere I've... Oh, it's where that dead guy probably was. So if I can rejuvenate on it, is that gonna... Wrong. There you go. It's cleared. See, lots of people are believing me. I don't care about what this other priest is saying. And believers are going up. But I still want to find this priest. There's clearly a guy in here somewhere bad-mouthing me, saying, "Oi, what are you doing? You've got a telescope. You're gonna bring aliens on us. I know you are." There's clearly somebody somewhere around here that's just saying, "Hey, stop worshipping your deity. He is an evil deity." Yeah. I don't think this quest gives us anything easier to find. It just... Oh, it's gone again. So, yeah, okay, those little warning things. Finding the dude that's these bad things could become difficult. I've just fast forwarded time a little bit, and one of the things I wanted to show you is this one, which was full, is now finished being built, and as you can see, it's not full. And we're still in a position whereby we're gaining water, so clearly when they upgrade, they must lose either some water or all of their water and start again. I don't quite know what the deal is there, but yeah, they do take a hit. So I'm not going to upgrade this one until this one's recovered a bit more. I don't need to be losing water when we're clearly in autumn. That would be a bit foolish. So I'm going to let that recover. I'm not going to upgrade that other water. I mean, this one over here, how's it doing? Yeah, see, it's... So yeah, I need that water. I'm going to... No more upgrading of water for now. Leave them all alone. So at least we know the answer to that. And the answer to that is... Don't just fire off all your upgrades on your water reservoirs, because you're going to waste all your water. Okay, well, now we're back recording. Let's have a look at my two little boxes. The boxes of doom. Box is heavy and smells of sawdust. I really don't know what that means. That doesn't sound like a bad thing. And what's this other one say? Something rocks around the side and an earthly scent reaches the things that smell never seem to be good. The box is warm to your touch. That sounds like something's going to explode. I'm going to open this one. So make sure nobody's that close. Some people are... Oh, well, if they're close, they're just going to hit some people right next to it. You two. Oh, you're hugging. Are you ready for this, folks? Your deity is about to see whether or not you live or die. And you're fine. The Leaning Tower of Pisa. That's fine. And what came out of it? Some wood and bits and pieces. But another piece of something. This one, on the other hand, I'm not too... Yeah. Oh, I think this could be bad. When it's warm to the touch, I mean, that's not good, is it? And if you touch a box and it's hot, it's like... I mean, can I pick it up and put it down again? But there's nowhere better for it to go. I mean, that really is as good as it gets. If it's gonna explode, I mean, hopefully it's not gonna take my reservoir out. Yeah, it'll take out houses, but I think that's always going to be the case. Oh, I am undecided about that box. Oh, that guy just walked over and died of old age, seeing the box. In that case, you've just persuaded me. Open the box. It's a... Yeah, yes. Look at the trees. I just knew that was going to be the case. There was when the box is hot. Don't open it. Oh, we've got a few dead bodies and people just get obliterated. It's a ghost. Like, ah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's what happens when you open hot boxes, folks. They explode. I kind of knew that was going to happen. It was just there saying to me. But hey, not a problem. So what we got here? They want to know whether or not people can have weapons. They can be happy. They can get lower chance of animals. That's always a good call. This is also they both reduced animals. Okay, and this one just reduces injury. I actually like the idea of reducing animals. Well, that's this one, isn't it? Let's do it. People are going to be happier. They're going, I mean, I'm not saying that that's what people are going to pick. It's just saying to me, try and influence what people are going to pick. And I'm going to see if I can get them to carry their own arms and reduced animal attacks. Make people slightly happier. But at the same time, they can injure themselves. But that's fine. I can go over and heal them. And they can go, oh, look, there's a deity that blows up our friends. Yeah, folks, that was me. I did that. I brought the box of doom to our little village here in the winter. Okay, so, I mean, I'm now just tempted to go off and find another box of doom. It's just kind of... oh, what? These guys are a little party around the fire. Fantastic, folks. You go for it. Give us a little dance. Well, there's usually 3 hunters, and only 2 are here dancing. Is there 3? There are 3. These 2 guys are like, yay, party! They're doing a snow dance, and it's clearly working. But the 3rd one, maybe the 3rd guy is on the fire. Maybe they're trying to put him out. Nearly decided upon the vote. Come on, you're gonna vote for me? Everybody carry guns. Just go around shooting each other. It's fine. What's it gonna be? Come on, you finished. Tell me the answer. Tell me the answer. Do we have gun laws or not? No, they're still thinking. Well, while they're thinking, I'm going to check on where we are. I got 3 options for upgrading to add. So, divine punishment is sounds fun. It means people divine punishment. So what does it mean in this game? This means that there's an increased chance of you having twins. Clearly, I think somebody that probably has twins wrote this game because they think it's some kind of divine punishment, which is just funny. That's brilliant. Okay. And here we go. And it was yay! I've got to celebrate that, folks. Everybody's happy, kind of happy. Whoa! Fireworks going off. We all got guns. Let's just start shooting each other. Now, obviously, it shows you the picture of guns, but these are cavemen. They don't know what a gun is yet, unless they've actually made little wooden things that look like guns and say, "Hey, look at this thing that looks like a gun." I believe in the future it'll go pew pew. But no, it means they're probably all walking around with sharp sticks, which, being like caveman people, you would hope they would carry some kind of sharp stick, but yeah, maybe they didn't. Maybe only the hunters carried sharp sticks, and everybody else just sat there going, yeah, if a wolf attacks us, I'll just tell it to go away. You know, shoo wolf. That's fine. Okay, I am. You know what I'm gonna do. I mean, no, let's just check buildings first, just before I do rush off and hunt for another box. I am gonna check our building status. What do we have? Cemeteries. We've got engineers. I'm happy enough with engineers. Water. I'm never happy with water, but I've got enough for 11 minutes. It's the winter. The winter's nearly over. Yeah, I'm kind of happy with that. Eateries, farms, fishing. I could put down more fishing, but food's low, but it is winter. These two, yeah. Defense towers I've got. A forecast tower. Okay, that's quite handy. It takes up some more water resource. Yeah, just typical. But it will allow us to know what's coming our way. So let's do that. Let's get this guy down somewhere where I can fit him. Not somewhere where I'm going to maybe explode. Somewhere else. Over here will it fit? Somewhere. Yep. I can squeeze it in there. There you go. We get a forecast tower down. And what else have we got? Did we have anything else? No, other than these packs. But I said these packs. Oh, they do make people happier. But I got a spell that does that, and they take a lot of water. And water is a thing at the moment, isn't it? So let's not do that. Let's not make water worse. I mean, we're not out of winter yet. 9 minutes of water left. I mean, a forecast tower, I think that gives me seasons I can see. I think this expands and it kind of tells you what's coming your way. Planet condition. Yeah, loads of air. We're fine. Not running out of air yet. You can make it so that you've cut down all the trees and everybody just goes dead. So that's oh. I think that's a storm. There's a similar noise to that, like thunder crack, that happens when a spaceship enters. And little grey men steal things off the planet. Sometimes it's cows, sometimes it's your people. And I've never found a way of stopping them from stealing your people. But they can fly in and oh, that noise right there. That's the noise of a spaceship entering the atmosphere. So, maybe you'll get to see a spaceship stealing our people. They may not. I mean, we can hang around. We're on a little part of the planet here, and that spaceship could be somewhere else on the planet. Stealing our neighbors. The people who send those priests over, go and steal all their people. But yes, there could be there could be an alien attack on our town, or abduction rather than an attack. So I'll hang around in case I see the spaceship, so that you guys can get to see your people getting abducted. I've never found a way to stop them. I've tried to telekinesis them halfway through flight. They're being abducted in the air, but you just can't. Well, oh, here we go. There's a spaceship. Here's the spaceship. What are you doing? Oh, you just blew up the eatery. You didn't abduct people. I think that was the eatery, folks. Yeah, you just flew past. And I'm pretty sure that was the eatery. No, it was the second farm. You blew up the farm. Great. That's just wonderful, Mr. Space Alien. You wait. Sometime in the future, we will have spaceships of our own, or some technology that can stop you, and we will get our revenge. Oh, that was it. That's all he did. He didn't steal people. He just thought, oh look, there's some strange little insects living on this planet making buildings, and blew one of them up. That's just wonderful. Thankfully, that's not an expensive building, and I have a second farm. Although, we are short on food, guys. The water's going back up again because it's spring. I'm gonna go and telekinesis in a mammoth. And try not to drop on somebody. There you go, there's a bit of meat for you guys. Big mammoth. Have a bit of that. I think there's a second mammoth here. Yeah, let's get in and grab this other mammoth. We'll try and drop him roughly in the same spot. Dunk, there you go. Have another mammoth. There you go, folks. Lots of food for you guys. Yeah, it says 100 odd now. They haven't cooked it. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Pause, 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 pause. Now, I just heard several things. One I heard was the sound of something being abducted. I don't think that was nearby. The second thing I noticed, obviously, is something's about to fall down. That's fine. But the third thing, which is another noise, was the sound of a wolf chewing on somebody. Now, it doesn't say there's a wolf attacking, but I definitely hear the wolf going, wow, wow. Maybe it's what's being abducted by the alien, and I can hear it from here. That would be a bit strange. But when I press the unpause, I think the thing is to check for for wolves quickly. So slow down time. Do I have wolves? I don't repair this building while I'm waiting. Oh, there you go. Definitely hear the noise of rah, 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 kind of like a wolf. Hmm. Now, it's not telling me there's a wolf attack. Oh, that's the same thing and leaving. Fantastic. Didn't say there's a wolf attack on the go, so it could have been hunters killing a wolf nearby. That would be fine. I'm absolutely happy with that. Just yet, that did give me a jolt for a moment there. So where were we? We were saying that I've got lots of uncooked food, or stored food. My eatery just really isn't doing the job here, is it? It's not cooking enough. I am going to place a second eatery. One is not doing it, folks. It's always the hunt for space. These are quite large buildings, these little restaurants. Sheesh. Yeah, okay. Can I squeeze it somehow? Kind of where the other one is. Okay, we're going to come out this way. Plonk. There we go. We'll have another eatery. So what I'm going to have to do at this point is two things. Zoom out slightly and make sure that my engineers are now covering these areas. Nobody's building outside of my green zone. No, I think we're good. Good for the engineers for now. And then the second one is the well. Yeah, no, the wells are not covering a lot. Excuse me. Over here, we do need a well. This way somewhere. Try and get the best angle I can. Just to cover that part of the world. So, in my ministry, do I have somebody here that's in charge of water? Yeah, let's get somebody a job. You have to water for me, will you, please? Thank you. I'm not. Oh, what's this we got here? Oh, in 3 minutes 34 on my forecast tower, they say that there's I think that's a fire. Don't really know what that is, but that's definitely some kind of impending doom. Which is quite good that I built. Oh, what does it say? It says well, it just says 314 is a fire symbol. Let's help some people repair stuff here. So I don't think my engineers are coping. We need to try and find something to make these engineers better, more people. So yeah, in just under 3 minutes now, folks, it says that there's a fire. I'm not sure exactly what that is. If it just means that a building catches on fire, well, okay, I can deal with that. I can rain on it. If it's something more disastrous, then do I take this opportunity to upgrade this? I think we can leave that as is for now. I think it's a quantity. I think some strange noises going on. Like another alien. There's people building over there. Oh my god. Oh man, there's another disaster. Disaster approaching meteors. Okay, so I've got a fire in 2 minutes, and then a few days' time, we have a meteor strike on our way. I'm not quite sure building this forecast tower was such a nice thing, but yeah, okay. We have meteors coming. I can hear something zapping. Is that another alien doing some strange zappy zap stuff? There's definitely some kind of zapping noise in the background there. Can be concerned. These guys over here, you idiots that have decided to build houses, you are actually part of my civilization. Um, your building's going to fall down, folks. I'm not building engineers all the way over there right now. I mean, how did you get there? I mean, you can't even cross this water, can you? How on earth did you? I mean, there is that where you went? Like that? No, surely you're walking over here. How that? I'm not really sure how you got over there, but yeah, yeah, okay. Maybe in the winter when it froze over, you just walked across the water. I'll just steal that. Okay, some people want to trade. You're the people that try to twist my people's minds. So, tell you what, guys. No, I'm not trading with you. Uh, yeah, 30 seconds, folks. 30 seconds, and things. It says are gonna catch on fire. It's the meteors that got me more worried, I think. But let me get ready for rain just in case. 12, 11, yeah, 10, 9. Any moment, folks. What is this fire thing? Fire does sound manageable, the meteors, but okay. It says there's a fire. Oh, okay. Well, that maybe it's just there's a fire somewhere on the planet. That would be less alarming. I mean, if I had a civilization that covered the whole planet, it would obviously be an issue. But let me give me got some water. But while my civilization is still quite small, I mean, we can test this theory out. Let's go have a look, see if there's a blazing fire somewhere. In which case, that's not such a problem. And maybe the meteors, if that's the case, doesn't mean there's a meteor coming directly for my settlement. It could just be meteors hitting the planet, which, yet again, it's a big old planet. I'm not that bothered. It could be absolutely fine for now. My settlement's not that large to be the only site the meteors hit. No, I've managed to come. Is that? I was going to say, is that the vine or is that somebody else? That's mine. I can't see a fire, but I am just wandering aimlessly around the planet. Yeah, well, I'm going to say that that's the case. That it's just telling me that there's a fire somewhere. That could even have gone out by the time I go and find it now. I mean, it's passed off the thing, so yeah, I'm going to assume that this is the case. That it's just somewhere on the planet, and that's absolutely fine. I'm not going to panic quite so much about this approaching meteor doom that we have coming our way. Well, we could be unlucky and it could just smash right into our civilization here. That's gonna be what it's gonna be, though. Okay, so we did set up a second eatery. Is it on the go? Yes, it is. So our total cooked food is still, wow, it's low, but we have masses of food stored. Food I'm not that worried about. Maybe there's not enough being cooked, but we've got lots of it. Water, I mean, we're only gaining 19 more than we're using. It's still not enough for me to say. go for it, folks, and knock yourself out and build more water consumption. There's got to be a way for me to increase the effectiveness of these pumps. Got an awful lot of pumps. But I'm going to build another one. I mean, there's no point me Satya complaining about the effectiveness of our water system if I don't actually build more. That's just like a self-prophesizing issue, isn't it? Sitting there and complaining about something and doing nothing about it is not going to make it go away. So, put another one down. Okay, folks. Well, I think that could be enough for this episode. We've seen space aliens destroying my farm, which is nice. We showed you farms. Yeah, I've exploded and blown up a box. Maybe when I come back for the next episode, I would have gathered a few boxes. What I'm going to try and do is maybe get a couple of boxes stashed up there. That'll be fun. And also try and push this civilization slightly closer towards medieval. So we can see some changes in the houses. But what would also, yeah, I'll let you know what happens with this meteor. I'm pretty sure it's just going to hit somewhere on the planet. If it hits us, I might do a little short bit at the beginning of the next episode where I show you the devastation. Yeah. But then I'll probably just skip forward and repair all that damage and push on because we want to see what else this game has to offer. I know that there's new stuff in here and there's a lot of stuff late end here that I haven't seen. So yeah, I'll do my best to get this civilization moving as quick as I can. I mean, if people want me to stop and record every moment of the game and slow down the pace of the progress and try and walk through a bit slower, I can. You better leave something in the comments if that's the case. But because, I mean, this channel is new, there's not going to be many of you watching this, and that's fine. And by the time you do get to watch it, I would have finished recording all of the episodes probably for this game, and that's fine too. So I'm hoping whenever it is you're watching this, you're finding something in here useful, and if you are going to buy Universim, let me just pause this because I've run out of tech. If you are going to buy Universim, then maybe I would have given you some insight into things to do or not to do, and things to watch out for, like, you know, doing all of your herbs or your plants for your farm before the quest is not a good call. Anyway, so I'll see you all next time, and thank you very much.